Hey YouTube, Mr. Rampro here, and I'm trying to knock out a couple of quick videos just showing a couple of Great Eastern knives that I've picked up recently. I've been EDC and have a couple of days of pocket carry time, and I think I can speak to them fairly well now. This is model 25, and that is in the Mexican Bacote. Comes in the very basic tube like this here. This is from the Tidioute line. There's the model number there. This one's serial number 20 of 50. You can see that written on the back side of the blade, the 1 of 50. It's got a little bit of a stain there towards the tail end. I love using all these carbon steel blades, and I love using, the line of knives that I get from Great Eastern Cutlery. Great joy is taking and using them, and just having a good time with them. There's definitely something to be said for collecting them. I do collect quite a few. I only collect 2 patterns right now in the traditional line, and that's the Sodbuster pattern. You can see there's a couple of them here on the table, and then I also collect a peanut pattern, but I do not have any of those out here right now. And that collection's a lot smaller. It's actually an older collection, some really old stuff in that collection, but I'll have to do a video on it. I just haven't had time, or haven't really thought about it. Anyways, this is the Model 25 and the Barlow with a spear main blade and a small pin blade to back it up. Really strong springs, but not the nail breaker thing I was used to hearing. This is an 08, so made in 2008, and really, it feels fine. Opens smooth, nice half stop. I love carrying this one. It's so small. I usually take it out and play with it all day, so it's really fun to carry with you. The size comparison. This is a Bulldog brand, small sheep's foot. Nice wedge on top. You can see that. This is also made by Great Eastern Cutlery for Bulldog brand. You can see that their patterns are virtually the same. You have the easy open notch cut in it, and there's a single blade, so you do lose a little bit on thickness for the Bulldog brand. This is a great little EDC blade. Nice smooth bone handles. And I wanted to try the wood because I dropped this one, and I believe it's right here. I doubt you could even really see it. Inspect off camera here. I know it cracked in one place, and that must be it. It really doesn't even look that bad right now, but I have had bone handles crack, and it really kind of ticked me off. This lost its shine and its luster after a little bit, and of course, cutting up tomatoes and stuff like that, forcing this patina on this knife, it really kind of just stripped every bit of nice stuff out of that bone as far as the finish. So I'd have to go back and just put some oil or something on it. But I wanted to go with a wood handle just for greater durability, and hopefully it would kind of keep some of that finish maybe longer. I'm not sure. Maybe figure with wood it might soak it up a little more. So maybe we'll see how that works. And I definitely like the jack design. You can see it's a little dirty down in there. Not too bad. Actually, it's extremely dirty down there. Blades are centered. I'll tell you what, Great Eastern Cutlery does a great job. They are fastly becoming my favorite. I used to be a huge Case fan, and Case was it. But I'll tell you what, Great Eastern Cutlery's got my attention. And they've also got a couple of bucks out of my wallet, it seems like, here as of late. And another surprising thing, I actually started playing around with Queen Cutlery. And I've got a couple of their knives on order too, so I will definitely let you guys know when I get some other models in. It's going to be good things coming out of this company too, so I'm really excited about that. Really great knife. I like the long bolster on the front, that classic Barlow design. Looks great. Nice thick little nubby knife. You really get in there. I like the spear point blade on this. It's not really good for penetrating, but that's alright. The back spring is a little, honestly, weak on this one, a small blade, but I find that it works good for this blade shape, and the back spring is a little tighter on this pin blade, which is nice. Kind of protect me if I'm trying to do some penetrating, and you do get a nice half stop on both blades. So that's cool. I try to let my patinas, I have forced patinas in the past, and I'm trying to let this one kind of form naturally, so you only see a couple of spots here on the back side where it looks like it was wet or something when I put it away. But this is a good little EDC knife. I don't know that I would take this out and clean fish or do anything like that. Kind of like this bullnose has seen a lot of that kind of stuff with the plastic handles, just really easy to rinse out and everything. But this is great for just basic EDC stuff. The quality on this thing, how it looks. This is a Michael Morris friction folder. Great knife. I'll do another video on that here in a second. And extremely, comparable to a custom knife, this Barlow here. Really, really nice. There's not that many like it. You see 1 to 50 written on the back of the blade. And kind of like this here, who knows how many of these obviously, it was handmade for me. And, ordered waiting list and all that kind of stuff. Michael will call you up, kind of ask you, what you want about your order, or are you sure about this on your order, if he has any questions. Mine was kind of not a unique order in the beginning. I ended up changing it completely. I wanted sheep's foot design blade, and I wanted some other stuff, and I ended up really falling in love with this drop point after looking at it. So I was like, you know what, I'm going with the drop point. I said, I'll order some more from you, and we'll see if we can't play around. But back to the topic at hand, which is the quality of these things and being comparable to almost like custom knives. And that's what I really think that Great Eastern Cutlery, with their line of pocket knives they're coming out with now, are extremely comparable to custom pocket knives. So if you've got a couple extra bucks, I believe this one's running about $60 to $70 where I got it. Check out collectorknives.net. Really great people there. Definitely check out their free section. I think they have, if you order over a certain dollar amount, you can add things to your cart, like koozies and stuff like that, t-shirts and everything, and I think I've done that a couple of times. So really, just a great website, really great, comparable in prices, and a lot to choose from. So you guys check it out. Talk to you later. Love you bunches.